like that. I 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 like that.
What's up, my people?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Hey, Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year to y'all.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah.
How you doing, Miss Lady? Happy New Year, Miss Lady.
You don't know she live. She all in the show.
I just said hello.
She just wanted to say hello to Bernard. She loves you.
Oh my God.
Hey, Happy New Year, Miss Lady.
Happy New Year, everybody but Julius. Y'all know yesterday was his birthday, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know what he did? You know what he did all day?
What he did? Sleep?
Slept like a cat.
I was out of it.
He took cat naps all day.
Anyway, how y'all doing tonight?
What happens when you turn 85?
All right.
Yeah.
Sean, what's happening with you, baby boy?
I'm all right.
Where you at? You in Midway or Charleston?
Midway.
In Midway today.
Yeah,
Okay.
John, you sitting mighty low. We can't see you, dude.
I know, man. There's everything low to me in these chairs. I feel like Katt Williams sometimes.
Y'all about the same height.
Yep. Actually, I got phone books sitting up underneath me, and I'm still low. I don't understand. I just don't understand.
Hey.
I don't understand that either.
Hey, who, you got the phone book? You got the phone books under you. Who asked you gonna call?
Good one.
Hey, it's having real form now, boy. 2024.
Yeah. 2024, 20 more.
Where the girls at? Sandra, we know she got to work late. Where is Tiffany? Tiffany said she was going to be here the rest of the year.
Mm-hmm. Hey.
You call her, Robert?
Robert. He started off 24 wrong.
Robert, did you call Tiffany?
Hey.
Huh? There's something wrong, and then you real slow anyway. So
Yeah.
you're going to there's something wrong with your set, with your connection.
Hey, man.
There's something wrong with your connection.
Hey.
All right.
Hey,
Bernard,
Jewish.
what's up with you?
Ain't nothing, man. Hey, I'm chilling, man. I'm happy. I'm home, back home in Marietta, Georgia. It was better, and man, hey, trust me. You see, I'm sitting up high, smiling high. Hey, I got a lot of stuff in my belly gonna shoot out on 2024.
Oh Lord, I forgot. I gotta send James the link too.
I sent it to him. I already sent it.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. There you go, Sean. You sitting up high now, boy.
Yeah.
You got that light in your hand. Don't go belting them double incense now. Them devil
There you
incense.
go. Hey, RG, let me say something to you right now, man. I ain't trying to embarrass you in front of TV, but 2024, when you on the Rabble, man, I'm telling you right now, all that moving around, all that shit you got, all that, man, dipping in and dipping out. We ain't having that, you know. All right? Just like you can sit on the watchdog all day. Trust me. We ain't having that in 2024. If y'all got something to do, hey, Pop, don't come on. Hey, that's
Now, Miss Lake,
my rules.
Miss Lake, I want Bernard contract canceled after the night. We ain't having this.
I ain't got no contract. I'm a freelancer. I'm a 1099. I'm an independent contract. Y'all rent me for the night.
Miss Lake's on my side.
Hey, so you sit your ass still, man, the whole time.
You wait till JB get on this damn thing.
The lake got work to do over there. I don't know why she over here.
We have great things coming.
We got a lot of great things coming. Y'all make sure that all y'all go to the website and look at what she's doing on the website at www.atrmediagroup.com. Go there and look at all the stuff that we got on there. It's an awesome website. We got videos on there with all type of stuff. Hey, Shemaya, that's our new intern. She'll be starting next week. I think we got 2 or 3 interns coming this quarter. But anyway, Bernard, you in Atlanta, and Robert, you in South Carolina, or you in?
No, I'm right at the house.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So I tell people we're all over the globe. We everywhere. We got Tiffany in Athens, Georgia. We got Sandra in Houston, Texas. We got Charlie Brown somewhere on the earth. We don't know where at. He's somewhere on the earth. And that's how we roll. And Jamal just his show. That's why I was late, because his show just went off. I was doing the end of his show, and because I had to engineer it. But anyway, we got a bunch of topics today, and I know all of you got a bunch of opinions, and we're gonna be talking some live stuff today. I don't know where Sandra at with her opinionated ass.
Yeah,
she's not here, and I don't know where Charlie Brown at with I beg to disagree with his different opinion.
What's that noise? Whose noise?
It's somebody. That's probably somebody's mic. Let me check and see.
Is it mine?
Yep.
Yeah, that's you. Yeah.
Okay.
It's yours.
No, that's me.
You trying to act like you on that show with Martin them when they was in the studio with Martin on the radio. You trying to act like he in the damn studio.
Yeah.
I think it's Sean, Mike.
Huh?
It's Sean.
Is mine?
I think it's Sean.
It's Sean's. It's Sean. It's your mic. It's getting a feed, picking up a feed from somewhere.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, but don't worry about it. We'll be able to mute you when we're talking.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't forget our sponsors: One Price Cleaners in Garden City, Georgia. We got Shepherd Brothers Food Mart at 1302 West Gwinnett Street. We got Kim's Cafe, 714 East, 714 MLK. in Savannah, Georgia, and we got the Davis Bozeman Johnson Law Firm with 3 offices, Savannah, Statesboro, and Atlanta. Don't forget those sponsors, y'all. They're what keep us on the air, and we want to thank everybody for tuning in. Share. We got about 878 viewers watching right now, y'all. And we got some live subjects that we're going to be covering in a minute or two. What you saying, Sean?
Sean, Mike, we couldn't hardly hear you, Drew. You got to do some of that, Mike.
Can you unplug it and just go natural?
Yeah.
Yeah,
you ain't at you ain't on WTOC, man.
Yeah, you think he had WSAB or WSOK.
Hey, tell that phone book to make a call and cut the mic off.
There you go. That's perfect.
There you go.
Nah, I cut it off.
Oh, you cut it off? Oh,
yeah, that one.
Well, leave it off.
my mic, everything. Oh my goodness.
You might have it up too high. Thing. Yeah.
Turn the volume down, Sean.
I have no mic now.
There you go.
We got
going in the back.
Calculator.
We're going in the back.
Okay.
Hey.
Anyway.
Hey, look here.
You tore up the whole set.
Yeah.
Y'all had 3 weeks to get this shit together.
Right. The whole.
Yeah, it's longer than that.
Just unplug the damn thing.
It's been messing up forever. Y'all gotta get rid of Hargrave, you know.
Hey, I know it, man. Come on.
And what name of that team? What name of the other one? Metro. Metro don't even have a damn cable service.
Wow.
Hey, if we got that many people watching, we ain't got time to try to talk over no mic.
There you go. There it is.
This is a hard show tonight, boy. Somebody feeling gonna be getting hurt.
Yeah,
Lord,
some feelings hurt tonight. I don't want to talk bad about nobody, but if you on here and you happen to be listening, we're gonna talk bad about you. I don't know where Charlie Brown at. Charlie, if you listening, you need to come on. You need to stop making all the excuses.
Don't blame Mr. Charlie.
Mr.
Charlie's just the man.
Right. And you had forever to buy another laptop. So anyway, let's get to the first subject, the year in review. The year in review. And we're talking about the year in review. We got a great subject for the year in review. This is our topic of discussion for tonight. And the year in review, did y'all see, and I sent y'all a link where they had the 215 bodies found behind the police station in unmarked graves in Jackson, Mississippi. Now, what kind of mess is that? How you gonna put 215 people in a grave in unmarked graves in Jackson, Mississippi? I don't understand it. What say you?
You know, hey, 215 people in a grave. So that means in Jackson, Mississippi, that means there's 214 black people in that grave. One is the white man that was telling on each other. So trust me. And Jackson, Mississippi, 214 of them was black. You can believe that. You know, and in my opinion, it's my opinion, not opinion of our black media. You know, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Well, I heard that when you died, they just threw you in the grave. They didn't notify your family. They didn't do anything. They didn't make no phone calls. They didn't try to find out who you were. They already knew who you were. They didn't try to notify your people. They just threw you in that grave. And it's something that probably dated back years and years that they've been doing this, and it's just dead wrong and pathetic the way they did it. Robert, what you say?
Well, what's interesting about that, I know we're going to probably talk more about it Saturday, but unfortunately, I just think that's deplorable. But unfortunately, all throughout the South, what we're probably going to learn sooner than later that there are unmarked graves everywhere. Right here in Savannah, they had over around Calhoun Square, right here in Savannah, were unmarked graves of black folks, and we walk and drive over them every day. Right at Clemson University, we have unmarked graves all across campus, and there's a stadium called a football stadium built over unmarked black folk graves. So, it's sad, but I can believe that throughout the South, we're going to be learning more about that.
Okay.
How y'all doing tonight?
Hello.
What's up, Mike Turner?
What's up, Sean? I caught the tail end of that conversation because I just tuned in probably about 5 seconds before Son and Jamar. But it sounded like y'all talking about something as far as a cremation company or a funeral home, just basically just doing whatever they want to the loved ones or the people that they was interested into handling their burial situation. That's somewhat correct?
No, this is what it is, James.
While you show him that, Sean, if you don't turn that microphone off, you're going to fire you.
That's not mine. That's not mine.
Sean, turn it off. Anime, but turn it off. I go handle anime.
That goes back to the company, the cremation company and the funeral homes not actually doing what they were supposed to do with the loved ones that they entrusted them to bury them. And when it says you correct me if I'm wrong, it said unmarked graves. The last time I heard about an unmarked graves, unless it's soldiers that was in the military that they didn't know their name or they was captured and they made an unmarked grave for them and had an unmarked name within itself. But if it's a funeral home or a cremation company that was entrusted in burying their loved ones and they basically just took the money and just buried these folks and didn't put their names and didn't give them no type of monument or anything like that, of course that's wrong.
Sir, you're not getting just for this. That was a jail.
Yeah,
Behind the jail,
there you go.
the jailers.
Don't come in here like you late. Don't come in with all that.
Let it go.
Let's start there.
The jailers, when one of the prisoners died, they were just taking said bodies and just tossing it into a hole.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Okay. Thank you, Sonia.
Yeah. Let me help you.
That's completely.
Okay? Yeah. And
that's completely unmoral.
Yeah, and probably not notifying families, throughout Mississippi. So let me start there since I just did the story. That shows you, and some of them could have been white people or whoever, so we can't say all of them are black. But we do know that 90% of them are black. Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's just
the history. Okay. And that is the way that we have been treated throughout history, throughout America, because that is the way that they feel about us.
Well, thank you, Sonia. That turned the conversation totally different. Because like I said, I came in at the tail end of it, but absolutely. And it goes back to Brett Favre taking money from the in Mississippi and what Brett Favre was doing.
Yeah.
So they need to be in jail if that's the case. And they've been doing that from day one.
Yep. But it goes back further than that. It goes back to slavery and it goes back to reparations. The fact that we are owed so much more, y'all. It just seemed like the more we pull this onion,
pulling the layers off.
Jamal,
I'm gonna change my name again.
Jamal, they said that the graves were so shallow that the buzzards were flying over, trying to wait till time so they could dig them up and start eating the people. You're in a bad spot at the hospital. Jamal,
don't the state or county have something to do that to do with that? If the prisoners pass away, that they get, I wouldn't say a proper burial, but don't they supposed to be laid to rest properly? That the state or the city would know where they're being laid at. The family members would know where they're being laid at, so that they can come visit.
Yeah. If they notify them, they might notify them. The state. Right. Yeah. This was a city jail. And they weren't notified. Go ahead, Jamal.
Right. They're not disclosed to people. Here you go. You had individuals who were looking for their sons, looking for their children, and they never. The police, the law enforcement, never disclosed to those people what that their children were in jail, and later on when they were even killed, didn't notify them at all. But now here go the other egregious part of this too. When they then wanted their bodies, they were told they had to pay for it. They had to pay, told the family, you got to pay for this. So in some cases, they die in your care, in your custody. And in one of them, I think he was hit by a police car. And their family members were looking for him. And guess what? When they now want to get his body, that they later found was there, they told him, you have to pay for it.
That's what makes it so outrageous, because anybody can get a death certificate. Anybody can get a death certificate. Just say if I pass away,
James, hold on.
And it was under the care, because they were still under the care. These people were under the care of the judicial system. I should be. That's the law enforcement. That's what's going to occur. So and as Chandra's saying that this is something we got to address this type of stuff. We got to address it, and you see how egregious it is.
Yeah. Like I was saying, anyone can get a death certificate off of anyone if they go to the coroner and ask for a death certificate. That's free. You can get it. I can get a death certificate on any one of you guys. So you would think that they would have the decency to notify the family to let them know what's going on.
Well, I don't know if it's free, because I just went through this with my. Well, I went through that recently. What I'm saying is, it might be county by county, because I just went through this with Dad.
Yeah.
And they were $7 a copy.
Yeah. Okay. You're right.
I mean county by county.
County by county.
But again, we talking about Jackson, jacked up Mississippi. So they might have charged them $100 a copy. We don't. Let me tell you something. I know a number of people from Mississippi, and it's almost like Virginia. Some of these states and some of these rural areas in these states, our folks really, it comes down to they don't have access to the appropriate policy and appropriate education, so they're always behind. So if you're in a situation like that, you're going to believe what you're told.
Oh, no better.
And when you die in state custody, whether it's through, whether you're a foster child, whether you're a elderly person, that has been taken by the state or whatever, they don't have to, they don't have to know. I mean, they don't have to follow certain protocols, like the hospital would. Of course, a hospital would call your family and say, hey, Julius is on his last breath. But Georgia State Prison, no. Because you're in their custody.
I had this elderly lady whose grandson was
Jamal had his hand up, y'all. Yep.
I had this elderly lady whose grandson was sent to prison for 20 years because he was involved with another individual in a murder. And the lawyers gave them a court date for them to show up. They showed up at that court date and they was on time. But by the time they got to the courthouse, the lawyer told them, oh, we already decided about an hour ago his fate. and didn't give the parents a chance to rebuttal or express themselves to the judge to put some type of leniency on them. They just went on ahead and did it prior for them to even showing up, and it was nothing the family could do.
He grown. Go ahead, Jamal.
All right, I'm gonna sign out because I'm gonna be driving, but I got COVID right now. I got COVID. I've been with my daughter. I got COVID, but I got COVID also because Julius Hall is a freaking hater. Everybody from HBJ understand he a hater. We made history tonight. You was a hater, Julius Hall. So I want everybody to know that. Everybody done picked up on it. But guess what? Julius Hall is an honorary warrior. He's an honorary warrior. We made an honorary warrior.
Producer, mute him. Mute him, producer.
How you gonna mute my brother out for calling my name and y'all don't mute Jamal out for going on a splurge?
But you know,
Charlie is coming,
but
y'all.
For all of those reasons, this is, you know, and this is what we were talking about on the Watchdogs this past weekend when we were saying, you know, that we need our, you know, this so-called Black leadership, you know, we need them to step up, and they need to be talking about this type of stuff. You know, where is the Black leadership that should be talking about this?
Well, I don't know where the Black leadership at, but I watched part of that show on Saturday, and y'all was on there praising Trump about how great Trump was. So what kind of damn Black leadership y'all want when y'all on there praising Trump?
Well, first of all, that was under another context, and you know.
Oh, Shonda got caught up.
I need for you to get your facts straight, sir.
I was watching it. I was watching that show.
I saw it too. I saw it too.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I need for you to get your facts straight, and we will talk about it. We can discuss it.
Yeah, we can discuss that.
Because I'm not scared to repeat anything that I said, sir.
Well, what you said was some BS.
Oh, that was something for you?
Boy, please.
Yeah. But we got the great Charlie Brown that just came in.
Hey, Charlie.
I would just like to say one thing to you, ladies and gentlemen. Great is the understatement of the night, okay? For now, I want my friends like you guys to call me Bishop Brown, because I am a bishop, truly a great bishop. I've been down.
Write that down.
I've been down to hell, and I saw what it was made about. Hell was so low, a snake couldn't even crawl on his belly. So y'all guys keep in mind. For now, it's Bishop Brown. Thank you. Sonia, you look wonderful tonight. You got a little makeup on, girl. You gonna catch something.
I don't.
You gonna be guilty.
I don't have
if
on
you don't
anything.
catch a cold first.
I'm totally blank today.
You look beautiful, Sonya. I like the extensions.
Thank you. No extensions. This is my natural.
Oh,
the date must have been good then. The date must have been good to you then.
No apologies.
You are going.
Pool. They were shooting pool. I wonder what balls got put in what.
My apologies, Sonya.
What time is it?
What time is it? Oh, it's time for a commercial. My bad. You're right, Mr. Brown.
We're not on the air yet, is it?
Yes, we are.
Are you for real?
I'm very late, Charlie.
You're late.
Hey, Sonya.
I didn't know we
Black
was on
women
the
don't
air.
like the way they
We'll be
naturally
right back.
feel like you.
We'll be right back after this commercial. We 10 minutes late.
That's a good point. Hey, Julius, you don't mind if I ask Sonya a quick question?
Go ahead.
Why black women don't like to wear their hair naturally, but like to wear it long like the Europeans wear it, and kind of brighten up their skin a little bit? Is because they feel they inferior, or they want to act like the white culture? Because my wife, she had got some short braids, and somebody said, well, why is it so short? It was short because it was her actual natural hair that came down to here, but they wanted it to come all the way down to her back. Why don't you get extension? That's just a thought that I can talk to you about off the air.
Well, I think that we have been indoctrinated to believe that the Caucasian skin, Caucasian hair and everything, and that our hair wasn't good enough. That's what they told us. But I think that my hair is beautiful, and the more girls are told, that they are beautiful from birth, the more they will appreciate their curly hair, and they won't change a thing, So I don't believe that I have to change a thing. I'm naturally me.
Oh,
Amen.
That's a good point. You made a valid point, but the truth of the matter, I'm not saying you're the one. The truth of the matter is that have been filtrated through media, TV, hair care products, and that's all they have ever seen. That image, you didn't see us on TV.
That's right.
At all when it was black and white. And all we ever saw was white commercial, Miss Clairol, blondes flowing in the wind and the hair blowing in the wind. So we have been so indoctrinated by till we believe. I'll give you an example right quick, like Christmas. A lot of people say, why don't you believe in Kwanzaa? Yeah, I do believe in Kwanzaa, but Kwanzaa is pretty new. But you have to realize Christmas has been around for almost 200 years, and they have perpetuated in supermarkets, in all the department stores, the Coca-Cola company, everything is put in today. They don't do the same for Kwanzaa, but eventually Kwanzaa will catch on fire. I may not be around, but it might be 20, 30, 40 years, then it'll be advertised more.
Yeah.
And to your point, Jay, white women have wanted our bodies for the last 13, 14 years. They can't be injected in every part of their bodies. They keep their hair, but they want our hips, our thighs, our lips, our everything.
All that.
Excuse me.
And our men.
Excuse me. We do have an agenda.
Go, Jude. Go.
We do have an agenda. See that agenda right there?
I'm saying, Julius. Hey, Julius. I'm sorry.
Before we start the agenda, I did not know we was on the air. I'm sorry. I want to say this. Hello, boys and ladies. And wonderful viewing audience. I just wanted to say Happy New Year to you. This is our first time coming back to you. I am thrilled. I'm excited. We're going to have a great 2024. We're going to give you a lot of information, and this information is going to turn to knowledge for you. And again, do me a favor. Start calling your friends and family and start sharing. Let them know we back on the air for 2024. Yeah. And we need your input because we cannot exist if we don't have you.
Right.
That's what I like to say. Again,
I want to apologize. I want to apologize to Bernard and Julius from the last show when we was talking about everybody need therapy, and myself, I'm not too big enough to apologize for anything when I do some researches. So I want to apologize to Bernard and Julius when they say that they don't need therapy. Guess what? I believe that everybody can function on their own. Everybody progress on their own. Everybody can go through some stuff and get over it on their own, but not everybody can do it. So I'm sorry to Bernard and Julie saying that they needed therapy. They can function on their own. Maybe they can help people that don't want to go towards therapy and help them just by, talking to them and trying to figure out what can they do without going to therapy. Some mentorship, some literature,
right.
Some anything that can probably help them. So Bernard and Julius, I'll apologize to the both of you guys because you said you don't need therapy. And I fought 100% saying that everybody needs it. So my apology for that. And if you can do this on your own and with the help of the Lord, then hey.
We appreciate it.
Excuse me.
Bernard,
I
you
do
muted.
not apologize to them. And in fact, I'm suspicious of people who say that they don't need therapy. I think they crazy. But, anyway, they my boys though.
But you know what's in Bernard, you're on mute. You're on mute,
Bernard.
You're on mute, Bernard.
And maybe you need to be on mute.
You know,
saying some slick stuff back there.
No, you know what's interesting? Actually,
go out and come back in, Bernard.
Actually, to be honest with you, listen to this. This is good. I hear what you're saying, Brown. I'm saying a lot of times we call our buddies. I call Julius and talk to him. And sometimes I have to turn to Julius and say, I know you're not a clinical psychologist, but he helped me through with the issues I be going through. We actually be talking to therapists. They're not trained, but you be airing your indifference. You're not harboring it. And that's when a lot of problems take place. So when you got a friend you can share it with and talk to it, that's like going to counsel to a degree. Although they not, trained for it, but they get to hear you spill what's going on, and they can give you some advice like, man, you shouldn't do that, or make some suggestion. That's a form of therapy.
Well, why haven't you paid that invoice yet? Because I sent you an invoice for my name.
Oh, please spare me. I got to talk to you about that too, because I told you you're not a clinical psychologist, and now you believe you are, for real.
I am. I'm certified.
Hey, you're absolutely right, Mr. Brown. But sometimes we can say things and go off of feelings, because in the moment that you are in that bubble that you are in with your own personal situations, that's why I made that comment to them saying, well, we all need it, which we all do. But if that individual feel that they don't need it, then I can't, not saying myself, but we can't pressure that person into going down that avenue if they feel that they can function well with the avenues that they already have.
Yeah, some people can control their demons. Some people can control their emotions. Some people can control their thoughts better than other people. I don't know nobody that can sit down with me and tell me what I need to do as far as working something out. I don't know nobody that's capable of doing that but God. If I sit down and I have a conversation with God about what I want to do, then it's up to me to make sure that I do it. You have to be that strong-willed in the mind to get to that point. And I think that that's where I'm at with my overall evolution of where I'm going. I don't think I can go and sit and talk to a psychologist, and the psychologist can tell me psychologist can't tell me nothing.
That's why I changed my mind when I analyzed the situation that you actually went through. That's what made me digress and pull back on it to say I apologize.
But Julius, at the same time, you do talk to your close friends sometime, and you really don't be talking about you really don't be talking about direct treating us like a doctor, but some of the stuff you harboring, you actually is getting it out. That's like a form of counseling, believe it or not, by sharing it with them. But when you keep it to yourself and don't share it with anyone, that's when you have problems. But you share a lot with your closest friend. because I know you share a lot with me.
Bernard?
Mr. Brown, you 100%.
Well, I ain't unblocked. Listen, you know what?
Go ahead, Bernard.
Let me say this here. I got two things I'm gonna pick up. Number one is what James and Sonya was talking about. Y'all probably talking about generation way back then. These generation now, when it comes to these women's and everything, is totally different. They trust me. They at a whole new different level. At the end of the day, our black women, period. It's in a whole new. They gonna weigh what they want to weigh. They gonna do what they want to do, and they ain't gonna let no white man or no white woman or none of that interfere in what they doing. Period. That's one thing I got to say. Back then, yeah, way back then in the way back in the days. These days right now, it's a whole new generation. Period. Two things. All right. Number two, I don't need no therapy. Only therapy I need is some therapy on myself. And me and God can talk about it at the end of the day. So everybody, to each his own, at the end of the day. And it's like this here. What kind of therapy you need on that situation in your life? You know, it's kind of all different situations, right? All different. They say, well, you need some therapy because, you know, you went through what you went through with your wife and this. No. The only therapy I need is me getting on my knees and praying. Thank God for putting me through this. Ain't no doctor gonna tell me. I ain't gonna pay no doctor to tell me I'm crazy. I already know I'm crazy. The hell I'm gonna pay him? I'm gonna take my insurance and let this man tell me I'm crazy when I already know.
Exactly. I already know I got a problem.
I got a problem. Yeah. And everybody on this show know I got a problem.
And ain't nothing that doctor can do. Ain't nothing that doctor can do to help me. But look, you forgot the third thing.
The third thing. Go ahead. What the third thing, G?
You know when you go.
And yeah. Hey, trust me.
I know Sean is next, but I just want to say the truth will set you free. Thank you. Go ahead, Sean.
Okay. All right. All right. These females in the hair thing. All right. One thing I have got to say, our females all are beginning to look just alike. When you see one of those celebrities wear this thing on a show or on a video or whatever, they all gonna do the same thing. How is the number you ain't never seen on the red carpet, the hair net that they be wearing, the shower cap, the little bonnet or whatever? Never seen it on the red carpet, but every black woman got it, and you've seen it with them on in the doggone street. Not everyone, not all of them, because it's, to me, in pajama pants, them fuzzy pajama pants. Come on now.
Who does that?
What?
Who does
that? That's what I'm saying. Black females.
No.
Young female, man. No. I mean, Hinesville, Charleston, Savannah, all down the southeast where I've been in the last year and a half, just traveling back and forth. It seems like that's the number one style. Them hair bonnet, when they can't do their hair. If they don't have their little wig on with the, what they call it, the squiggly squirrels, the baby hair slicked to the sides, all of them look the same. Even with the natural hair, they slicking down baby hair. Wearing the big matte lashes. Talk about cloning Tyrone. They clone Nikki, Shaniqua, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's like, golly.
Sean, that's a pretty valid point you're talking about, but you can take that into the automobile. I can't figure out why every seat on the automobile in Chatham County, if they're a black car, is all the way in the back seat. And they driving up like this because they cannot possibly drive laying back. I think everyone in Chatham County, if you black, and I'm not stereotyping most of us, but if you pass by and look over, you can see through the tinted windows, they see this back. For some reason, they imitate each other. I don't know if y'all ever seen the seats in the back seat of the automobile around Chatham County.
They're leaning back.
And they sitting up driving, like this because there's no way they can lay, but they lay their passenger seat and their driver's seat way back to the back.
Well,
Like
black kids imitate white kids emulate black kids.
Yes.
Well, we just don't see it in an urban area. But I'm quite sure they do the same thing.
With the seat all the way back to the back seat.
Because they love cars just as much as we do. So I'm quite sure they do it.
I'm not denying that.
I got a question for all y'all.
What
How
happened
in the hell y'all get on this subject?
James Brown. James Brown.
Even on this agenda. This is the
I know.
agenda. Y'all see the agenda right there? That's the agenda.
Yeah. I tell you what. Hey,
that's the agenda.
I apologize. Because when I got the text from Bernard and Jamar, they sent me the text to ask me if I wanted to come on. I was already feeling a certain type of way. So I thought when they actually told me to come on, I could kind of harbor and express some of those feelings, emotional feelings that I was feeling. So to be honest with you guys, tonight is a great outlet because I needed to get on this tonight because I was all over the place all day. Yeah. So I'm just expressing some stuff that was on my mind, that after the show is over, I can take a deep breath and say, thank you guys. I love you guys. It really helped me to move on to tomorrow. So that's why I kind of brought some of this stuff up.
Well, so you're using us as clinical psychologists.
You're supposed to be able to say next subject.
Hey, I don't know. Before we move on for this subject, I think we need to clear some shit up because you got a lot of women's out there mad as hell. I think let's clear this up. You and James, at the end of the day, hey, let's clear this up. I mean, y'all riding and saying the black. Oh, hey, John, I don't know where you going, and I don't know what hair bow you looking at, and I don't know no eyebrows what you be looking at. But dude, trust me, all of them do not look the same. All of them look different. Not. They fine as hell. They light skin, they dark skin. So I don't know where you at.
Well, we got in some of the places you go to, Bernard.
I know that, and y'all need to go there.
Where is that? That's what I'm saying.
Where these ghetto places are that you guys are frequenting.
Hey, you going anywhere.
You and Judy don't do.
It's Walmart ghetto. Yes. You go in Walmart and you're going to find one of my black sisters, daughters, whoever, walking around Walmart in pajamas and a hair bonnet.
Sean,
first of all,
that's the style they're doing. That's what they're doing, Sean. That's why you.
No, but when that becomes susceptible, that becomes susceptible. Hey, but guess what? You know why? Because my ex-wife one time went out on Liberty Tax thing, waving that damn sign, and I told her, "Don't ever do that with my family name."
Sean,
you ain't gonna go there and stand with the damn thing. No, I don't play that.
You have to get that to Bernard. It's a fad, and that's what they're doing.
Sean need to get on the couch. You get look deep.
Hey, put me on the couch. Hey, I go. Hey, when you know better, you do better. When you know better, you do better. And somebody told him that was a susceptible style. Somebody out there told him that was an acceptable style. And now everybody wants to do it. And it's like, nah, come on. And the first person that first time you say, hey, sis, hey, you want me to help you? Hey, I'll buy you something out of Walmart so you don't have to come back and hey, look, ain't nobody want you, old man. It ain't about that. It's about representing. Come on, man.
Well, it's a fact. It's a fact.
You got a lot of stuff deep inside that you need to come out. So maybe you can go see that psychiatrist on Monday, but don't bring it here. You got a lot of stuff you need to work on.
First of all, you shouldn't even be shopping at Walmart. Target should be the place that you shop. You know, I mean, of course, Walmart has more lower paid people. You know. Lower paid people,
They got people working for free at Walmart. They got people working for free at Walmart because I went through the checkout line. It was no cashier. And I tried to walk out of the store. Where did you send the W-2 phone?
I want to address Miss Latrice right there. Miss Latrice, I shop at Walmart. I was just in Walmart yesterday.
Yeah. Me too.
I shop at Walmart. I love Walmart.
That's Sam's Club membership.
But my brother is 100% right though.
Julia's talking.
When I go to Walmart, I don't go in there. Sean, you sound like you was telling us a true story a few minutes ago. You told the girl, say, baby, if you want me to help buy you something, I'll buy you something. And the girl say, I ain't got time for no old man.
She told the truth about that part.
Yeah, there you go.
But listen, hey, I tell you right now, I go in Walmart all the time. I love Walmart because I can get a great product that at a very reasonable price.
Julius,
that's the same thing.
Julius, that's good. I want to know, going through self-checkout, do they get a W-2? Do they get an income return? Because they working people for free. I go through the line. I'm doing all the work myself. I want you to, and you know what else I want y'all to address for me? That seat in the back seat. Why there any wrecks out here? It's wrecks everywhere because they can't see how to drive. Y'all are not addressing. Y'all are not addressing what's going on.
So Mr. Brown, I'm confused because I went out. When you say the seats is go, who putting the seats back? You talking about who?
I think they put the seats back in the cars.
Who is they?
Be so far in the back that they can't drive that way. They have to come up and drive like this, but their seats are like that. And I'm thinking that's why it be so many accidents.
You say kids?
These are teen and youth drivers.
No, not only teen, grown-ups too.
No, I disagree. I disagree with that. I disagree.
I ain't seen it.
Hey, Mr. Brown,
I see it everywhere.
Mr. Brown, you know I love you.
You being nosy.
Julius, take control of the show. Take control of the show.
We got our first subject yet. But we got our first subject.
I want to stop talking about this and go to the subject. Bernard, I'm going to get you. I don't want to be nosy. You're right. I had to cover that. Let me like this. See?
Bernard, he over there looking in the people's cars.
I know it. Nosy.
Hey, why you gonna stop asking Charlie? Hey, why you got that seat back so far?
All right, y'all got me.
Quick question. I agree
and one man told me, you know what the man told me? Rubber neck. Turn your neck back the other way. Call me a rubber neck.
Hey, Jane.
I agree with Bernard to kind of because Sean was saying with the eyelashes and all the different things that he see now. I want to agree with my brother with that's the way it is now, because when we was coming up in the 80s, we had the white t-shirts. That was our fad.
Yeah, I remember that.
And before that, they had the what's that show, Fame? They had the leg huggers with the long leg huggers, and now they got the eyelashes. And to be honest with you, I don't get out that much, but I don't even see the guys with their pants hanging down like they at the prison. So it changes from every generation, probably changes from every decade. And to answer Mr. Brown's point, I used to ride with my left leg like this here up in the air while I was driving with my jeans on and my MC Hammer shirt on. I never had no accident. It's just bad. That doesn't cause an accident. If you under the influence or something, if you're not paying attention, you're gonna have an accident. But if you got your seat, if you got your seat leaned back and you just being cool, that don't cause an accident.
All right. All I want to say, Julius, take control of the show, guys. And I'm gonna stop looking. I'm gonna stop looking at people's cars. I am nosy, and I do be looking at people's cars. That's how I see it all the time.
Being cool don't cause accident. Being reckless and not paying attention cause accident.
Nah. What you doing in that car cause accident?
Yeah, well,
you being reckless.
I done been in a few fender benders because I'm like this. You right.
We got about 1 hour exactly.
Joyce, and go ahead with the agenda.
Yeah, and we got through the first subject. Charlie, you weren't here, but we was talking about the 215 bodies found in the unmarked graves behind the Jackson.
Okay, we're not going back. Go.
Now, so we're about to go to TD Jakes. Guilty, innocent. What do y'all think? Give me y'all thoughts. What say you?
I like to just go first right quick.
Go ahead.
The biggest problem I got is something he said. He said, whether he did it or not, that I'm concerned about that. He didn't even have to say it. If he didn't do it, he did not have to say it or not. He said because he's saved by the blood. So if he did it or not, that's what resonated on me. That's a statement I don't think he should have made if he never did it. He don't have to say whether I did it or not. That's my opinion.
Hey, I don't know what TD Jake did. I really don't be listening to the news that much, but I remember Creflo Dollar, who we all looked up to, and we saw how that turned out. And I also heard someone speak the other day about TD Jakes hanging at Puff Daddy parties. I don't know how that's gonna turn out, but I don't know this guilty or innocent with TD Jakes, but I know that he's human, he's a man, he's gonna make mistakes, and he's gonna get caught up just like the rest of us. So I can't weigh in whether he's innocent or guilty on anything that he done because I haven't seen it. But I'm wise enough to know I don't put my faith in TD Jake or none of them because they ain't no better than the next man. And like I said, I don't know what took place because I don't know what this topic is talking about with TD Jake, but I can go off of TD Jakes, Jimmy Swagler, Creflo Dollar, and all those fake healing people that's supposed to be so superior to us because they can dissect that Bible more than us. I don't have no fight in it either way, but at the same time, I know that he's being tried on something innocent or guilty. He don't put himself in a situation just like the rest of us.
Well,
don't hold him esteem no more than I hold a flying in the air.
Well, the thing is this, gentlemen. The thing is this, Bernard. You got alcohol at the party, you got drugs at all their parties, and you got naked women. The only people supposed to be there, me and Bernard and Charlie.
You hanging with
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
You hanging with Puff Daddy.
Hallelujah.
Don't surprise me.
Hey, listen.
Bernard, go ahead.
Right. Listen. You know what?
You next.
2024, we're not gonna be doing political correct shit on the Rabble. We're gonna keep it real. At the end of the day, he's guilty. He been to Puff Daddy dumb party. He did what he had to do. The only innocent thing about him, it got leaked and he got caught. Trust me, believe me. If you're a man and you going to any party, whatever, it is what it is. But yeah, just because he TD Jakes, and I tell y'all right now, man, I'm telling y'all, stop following these so-called preachers to hell. Every last one of them a hypocrite, starting for TD Jake and the rest of them. If you go to anything a P. Diddy party, believe me, you don't know if you're going to wind up with P. Diddy in the room or you're going to wind up with that woman in the room at the end of the day. So we don't know what TD Jake. We don't know if TD Jake going to be there with Reverend Fargo, or we don't know he was with this woman at the end of the day.
Bernard, I knew
James,
I knew it was coming.
Stop interrupting me, James. This ain't America After Dark. I keep telling you. Stop interrupting me. Let me finish. I ain't interrupt you. All right? So that's what you have. We got two brothers on the show. Let me finish. So TJ Jake is guilty as hell, and he only innocent because he got caught.
All right,
John.
My whole thing is, in that Bible, it says, reverence no man. I said, reverence no man. So, what he did, guess what? Jesus, if Jesus was in that same party, you know where everybody say Jesus was supposed to have been there. All right, maybe T.D. Jakes' presence at that party made Puff Daddy behave. Maybe, I'm saying, look, where just like if T.D. Jakes showed up at, we talked about it last year at Tybee Island. If the adults showed up at Tybee Island, maybe some of the children would have behaved. See what I'm saying? T.D. Jakes might have been invited there. He didn't know what was popping. Hey, and his presence there maybe made a girl keep her clothes on. Maybe kept somebody's mouth. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
John. I appreciate you. You're pretty naive, but I appreciate
it.
No,
that's not. No, because think about it. Jesus ain't never been in church. Jesus ain't never been in church. Jesus hung out with the whores and the prostitutes and the damn, and the other folk. Why? Because he been trying to save souls. I'm not saying that's why he was there. But what I'm saying is he could easily have gotten out of it by just, hey.
Sean.
People try to catch up the good folks all the time. Why you think Epstein had all them high, powerful people at his island? Not all of them knew that Epstein had little kids at that island. You know what I'm saying?
He did. No.
Oh, it's the ones that indulged. That's the biggest sin.
I don't know what's wrong with you tonight.
You got to understand. No. Sometimes you can be put in the situation. You can be put in the lion's den. My mama always say, when you're in the lion's den, in the lion's mouth, you ease it out. Yeah. You ease it out.
It's a fraternity. They knew.
Hey.
Yeah, but you have to be trust and believe. I've been in places that it's like, hey, and I'm like, hey, nah, not for me. Nah. Why? Because at the end of the day, I know. You know what I'm saying?
Brown. Sandra, you want to come in?
Well, my thought on it has been from the very beginning. The word of God says, touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm.
What you mean by that? Please tell us what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I speak? Because I was quiet.
No, you speaking. I'm just asking, you got to explain to us what you talking about with this touch not my prophet no harm.
Okay, because when you have anyone that works or preaches under the anointed, it is not for us to judge, lest we be judged. All God's prayer says is forgive as we want to be forgiven. Mm-hmm. That's what it says.
Yeah, all right, we're not denying that.
At the end of the day, okay, whether he did or he didn't, guess what? It's not my business.
Listen, watch your surroundings Watch your surroundings and the company that you keep. Your parents tell you that.
Okay. And again, not one of us on this show was there. So I'm not going to.
We are not. We want.
Go ahead,
Sandra.
So y'all asked me a question.
You answered it. You answered it. Okay. Now let me get back to what this is. You can't come on here and tell us that it ain't your job to not judge it. Okay, that's you. It's our job, though. We're going to do what we're going to do on this show, regardless of what you want to do. Okay, if T.D. Jakes is in the paper saying he's getting butt bookie, I don't care. We're going to talk about it.
Go.
That's what T.D. Jakes, he put himself in that place.
Hey.
This is news. This is what we're doing on this show. This show is called The Rabble because we have differing opinions, okay?
That's right.
We're going to talk about it. And don't give me that touch not my my anointed and do not my
don't quote the Bible on us.
Half of these guys ain't no prophets, and
That's
half of them ain't under no anointing, and half of them ain't shit.
Preach it, bro. Preach it, bro. Preach it.
It's your job.
One of the things I want to say, like I say, what's bothering me, period. If I know I didn't do it, I would say whether I do it or not. That's killing me, because if I didn't do it, he did not have to even say that part. He know he did not do it, and that's what he should have stuck with. He said, I'm saved by the blood. He's using that. So he's saying, in other words, if I did, when you found out maybe I did, I'm saved by the blood. That's wrong. He should say this: I did not do it. I've never done it. Not whether I did it or not. That is bothering me.
Hey, Mr. Brown, can I say something? Can I say one thing? It's your job to coach the players, not the players to be influenced by other players.
Go ahead.
It's TJ Jake's job to coach us and get us in the right direction, not being influenced by the company that he keep. He done been influenced by the company that he keep. I am no trial or jury. I didn't put him either way, but I'm just saying the company that he keep with Puff Daddy and all these other people that he's hanging out with. If you look like a duck, you're gonna quack like a duck. So if you put yourself in a particular crowd, whether you did it or not, you're gonna go to jail and be accused too. You ain't got to pull the trigger, but you was with the person who pulled the trigger, so you're gonna be on trial as well.
Yeah.
So he's on trial. He's on trial, whether he's guilty or not, because he's with the people that he shouldn't be with. And like Sean said, if he's in there saving souls, I can think of so many other venues that he can be in beside Puff Daddy Party to save some souls.
Yeah, but at the end of the day,
which they might need it.
Now, at the end of the day, I agree with Jules. That's what we call it.
Like I say, I'm gonna ask all you on the panelists tonight, okay? If you didn't do something, would you say whether I did it or not? You don't have to say that part. If you did not rob a bank, you don't say whether I robbed the bank or not.
I think Bernard had the floor. How the hell all y'all go to talk?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Bernard, then.
And I'm trying to be calm, but I don't want to tell y'all to shut up, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna let you talk. But at the end of the day, I'm not. First of all, it's called a rabble, right? And we're gonna give our opinion. And I don't need Sonya to be quoting no Bible to me at the end of the day. And TJ Jake was at that party, and he did what he had to do. Whatever, anytime your name come up and P Diddy name come up, it's a problem. Trust me. I don't know if it's some little boys or little whatever. It's a problem. So he put himself in that position. He put me a so-called leader. We ain't got no black leader. He put himself in that position. So now he's trying to lie it out at the end of the day. You know damn well he was at that party. You know good and well he wasn't near Sean to say, P.D. Jakes is here, y'all. We better be careful. Trust me. That ain't happening. That wasn't happening, Sean. P.J. Jake was in room 222 and Puff Daddy was in room 223.
Hey, Bernard. Hey, Mr. Brown. Yeah. I want to say this. Latricia said, include God in everything that you do. And if that's the case, then he needs to go to court and say that he was there to save souls. And if they can buy that, then because of the clout that he have and the status that he have, if they can buy that saying that he was there to save soul, then so be it. But Latricia said, include God in everything that you are doing. So if he's including God at wherever he's at, then I don't have any issue with that.
Mr. Brown, I agree. Mr. Brown, he probably should have said, I wouldn't have said what he said either. That made me feel like he was guilty too. Yeah. Now, if he'd have said, I went there to save some souls, while Puff Daddy was in there taking some soul.
Hallelujah!
Thank you.
Bring the word.
Amen.
I mean, what y'all thought? Hold on. And listen, let me listen. Sandra, don't you be up in that damn corner looking all serious, talking about we touching your anointed. Ain't no anointed. They just bringing the word. Ain't none of them anointed worth a damn.
Say, bro.
Hey, Julius. We understand that Puff Daddy got his own demons. We understand Puff Daddy got his own demons. And by him being at a certain party, who's to say that he's not saying, hey, Puff, man, hey, I love you from the bottom of my heart. I support you, but hey, man, a lot of stuff that I'm seeing, it ain't right. I want you to change from that. So everybody at a party don't have to be doing the same thing. But in the public eye, if Bernard at the strip club and his preachers and his pastors see him, he's gonna accuse Bernard of being there every night. Because
I hate to get personal.
And I'm gonna say this to Julius. Can I say this to Julius? I have seen Julius in pictures with people that I know to be openly gay.
All the time.
Okay.
All the time.
And they're together.
That's what I mean.
Hold on.
They're together at night and they're in social situations, and I can infer that because see, I know how these people get down.
But the thing is, one thing you ain't gonna find is me with that same person at his damn party though.
Oh no, sir. Because y'all see, I can infer that y'all went to the after party and that your booty hole ain't a virgin. Okay?
No. You can't infer nothing like that with me.
Wait.
You can't infer nothing like that with me.
Because I know how that person get down. I know how that person party.
Sandra, it's comparing apples to oranges. It's a number of people on our show that I have to deal with that are gay.
Yeah.
Not only on this show, there's 2 on this show, and there's several on the other shows.
Hey, Julius.
I deal with these people. I hang with these people. I don't discriminate. I don't have anything to do with your private life. But you ain't gonna find, he not gonna invite me to no party that he having with a whole bunch of them in there, and then you gonna say Julius was in there drunk. I'd be damned if you gonna have me there.
Yeah,
I guarantee he ain't gonna invite me there.
Give me 2 seconds to prove your point. Give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds to prove.
All right, go ahead. You got it.
Jay, let's go. We run out of time.
I was at a party almost 15 years ago. A friend invited me to his party. I saw this girl at the party, and I asked my friend, I said, hey, man, is she with somebody? She said, yeah, she's with somebody, but they ain't feeling each other. She said, go ahead and talk to her. So I started talking to the girl. We exchanged numbers. She said, hey, let's try to get together. One of the guys that was at the party invited me to his church. I went to church that Sunday. The girl called a friend and said, hey, I don't want to talk with him no more because he's friends with this person that I know is gay. I didn't even know the person. I was just at the party, asked her for her number, went to the church, and when she found out that I was at this party with this particular person, she automatically assumed that I was that way. So I understand what Sonya's saying. If you are in a crowd, if you're with a lot of people, they're gonna assume you doing the same thing too.
Association bring on similarity. But I want to say this. Bernard, can you get me to the address to the strip club? Because I want to go and check out something for a special report.
He got about 10 addresses he got to give you.
10 addresses.
Charlie.
You got that many strip clubs you go to?
Charlie, you can't. Hey, Charlie, let me say this here.
Hey,
they don't take pennies. They don't take pennies.
Oh, then I can't go. I can't go.
And just like the young lady say, they got great food in the strip club. Great food.
That's right. That's
they
why we
take
go
pennies.
there.
He just spent too much.
We go there for the food.
All night long. All night long.
But I mean, to each his own. At the end of the day, T.J. Jakes is guilty. He just trying to clean it up. And he just trying to clean it up at the end of the day. Anytime you go to any Puff Daddy party in New York City, and we got a mayor that's from New York, from New York City, trust me, anything goes down there, believe me.
Right.
Well, Michael, Tiger, Prince,
Bernard,
they gonna come after you.
Like I say, you say something interesting. He's trying to clean it up. Like I say, in the cleanup job, when he got up and preaching that red jacket and say, whether I did it or not, I'm saying by the blood, no, you wrong. You should have said, I have never done it, and I will never do nothing like that.
Yeah. And what's so crazy, his wife there, and she started laughing, and he looked at his wife looked like she was on crutches or something, you know.
I was just waiting on T.J. Jakes to be next. And that's just my own connection with the Lord. I always told myself, T.J. Jakes gonna be next.
I can use, see, I tell you what, I can use quarters. Can you use quarters?
And see, you know, and you know, and I hate to go home with all this here, but you know,
I knew he was next.
These parishioners, the congregation don't believe that their pastor has a problem. And you want to forgive the pastor all the time. You want to always make an excuse for your pastor. Your pastor just fucked up. That's all it is, you know. Shit, your pastor fucked up. I ain't scared to say it.
Yeah.
That's your pastor just messed up. We got one here just openly gay as hell. And all of them just following him like he's the Lord's keynote speaker or somebody.
And Julia, don't forget, the armor bearer who be behind him. Watch me now.
Hey.
Yeah.
If the Pope allow molestation, we don't stand a chance because we all know how that went down.
All right, Julius, what's the next subject, my partner? What's the next subject?
Yeah, we'll get back to T.D. Jakes another time when more come out and more films. You know, it was a guy already talking about. It was a guy already talking about this already about T.D. Jakes. He'd already been saying it for years about T.D. Jakes. And
no dollar.
See, a man ain't gonna say nothing about a man doing it, and he ain't doing it. He ain't just gonna spread that bag of bones on you for nothing, Sandra. Y'all stop following these damn preachers to hell.
Creflo Dollar, rest in peace.
Money, 10%.
No, it was not Creflo Dollar. Creflo Dollar is still alive. It was Eddie Long. Please.
Eddie Long.
Sandra, I apologize. Not Creflo Dollar, but Eddie Long.
Jesus.
Eddie Long. I apologize. Eddie Long.
Let's get into the next.
No.
P. Diddy, Will Smith, Quincy Jones, they all in here. Y'all know P. Diddy, Will Smith, Quincy Jones. We got a live show tonight. This is the news. What y'all want to come in and talk about? Trump? Sandra, you say you was tired of Trump. There ain't nothing else but Trump. What you want to talk about? We're going to talk about these people. You know, hey, it is what it is. They doing what they do. You know, come out the closet if you're out. If you're not, then stay in there. You know?
I'm trying to, I used to work.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
Next, Sean. Go ahead, Jay.
Go ahead, Sean.
Katt Williams didn't mention none of their names on his interview, you notice.
We got Katt Williams last. You didn't get the agenda?
I'm saying, on his interview, these the big players. Okay, P. Diddy been a big player. Been doing the Usher. I'm talking like if you basically made it. What happened to little Tevin Campbell?
And what happened to the Bashir boy off of Empire?
Empire, exactly. It's a lot of people that we thought was going to make it. Yeah. We thought was going to blow up or whatever, and then all of a sudden, it's like they just disappear. Like I said, Tevin Campbell, that boy been groomed. We thought Tevin Campbell was supposed to be Usher. Where Usher is sitting right now, Tevin Campbell is supposed to be right now.
Correct. That's correct.
And all of a sudden,
The next Michael Jackson.
Yep. Mace was with Puff Daddy. That boy went to church.
Yeah.
He went to church.
Sure live.
And Puff Daddy still trying to get him back after that. You know. I think a lot gonna come out later on, but it's gonna come out after the weirdness. After they get that weirdness part on the you know, ooh. When they adjust the agenda to open it up, they try, you know, the pedophiles trying to get their letter on that flag. Once that open up and it's all right, then that's when everything else gonna thing. Or unless they make a law where you can come back and sue them fools.
Well, they already have made a law. That's why everybody started coming out. And
what kind of law, Sandra? What kind of law?
You know, back maybe about 5 years ago, they were giving people that had suffered from sexual abuse, you know, and could remember it. They gave them it up to 30 years, and that was the law that
the Boy Scouts,
the Trump and Bill Cosby, all of, you know, and now the mayor, all of them are being sued and going to prison up under that law. So some could be sued up under the law, but some could go to prison up under the law if it didn't run the statute of
limitation.
So P. Diddy, that girl that used to be with him, what was her name?
Was it Lauren London?
The one that he just settled with.
Cassidy or something like that. I think it's like Cassidy, right?
So Cassidy came out and said that, you know, he had abused her, he had sexually abused her, he pushed her into doing things with people that she didn't want to do, and 3 days later or 4 days later, he settled with her. You know, Cassie, yes. So anyway, you know, there's going to be, and the mayor, he has a case where a woman has come out against him, you know, but it's in certain states though.
What mayor? New York?
Yeah, okay. Mayor Adams. So it's in certain states.
Well,
and California is one of the states. New York is one of the states.
Well, with all their money, and even with all these guys, all of them got money. T.D. Jakes, Quincy Jones, Will Smith, P. Diddy, but they are so emboldened to do things in front of each other and fun. See, y'all didn't know about Jamie Foxx, but I knew about Jamie Foxx years and years ago.
Yeah, I didn't.
A friend that used to tell me he used to supply Jamie Foxx with dope. And he used to have to go to Jamie Foxx's house all the time. And every time he went to take Jamie Foxx dope, and this is a true story, this 15 years ago. And this guy say he'd take Jamie Foxx a dope, Jamie Foxx, and they were everybody in the men, nothing but men, and all of them butt naked doing each other. You know, so y'all didn't know about it, but I knew about it.
Wow.
You know?
Well,
I thought Jamie Foxx came up under the curve of the Wayne brothers because he was a Wayne brother family member.
Yeah.
Y'all remember Bohannon? Bohannon.
Yeah.
I used to work with a friend, and he was a cab driver back then. You know, cab drivers versus these Ubers. He used to take guys over to Bohannon house all the time, but here or there. But Ralph David Abernathy started spewing everything out before he died about Dr. King, and would say he was a womanizer, blah 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 blah. Will Smith was kissed by a reporter in London.
That's correct.
You remember when Will Smith slapped him? P. Diddy lately is being accused by everybody saying that he's a little too friendly at parties. And so you don't know. And like Sonia said, you can't convict somebody before a trial. You just don't know.
Well, the thing is, we don't have the books or the laws here to convict anybody. All we're doing is talking about it. You can have your opinion on it. Everybody on this show is entitled to their own opinion about anything that we talk about. That's why it's called the Rabble. Right. We're just an opinionated show. We talk about the subjects that are in the news, world news. Right. And sometimes we do local stuff. But it comes across my desk and we bring it up as a topic, y'all can choose not to discuss it, and you can choose to think that everybody is anointed and a prophet, and that's on you if you feel that way.
And Julius, I find it pretty powerful. Y'all guys have to realize there are people who have lots of money. They have the power to do a lot because people want to get the money or get close to fame, and they will do anything. And I'm saying, and it's sad because you or I can't stop that because someone wants to be a singer or someone wants to do that, and they say, if you want to get to this point, you're going to have to do that when you're young, even when you're old, can be influenced. And I want you to do me a favor, Julius. I don't want that address to Jamie Foxx's house. I might want the strip club address, but I don't want that address because I ain't going to see no naked men. Now, cut that out.
Well, Brown, people.
It's been a rumor out for a long time that P. Diddy, he tricked, I think that when Al B. Shore, that was the first rumor, because Al B. Shore has a child with P. Diddy's baby's mom, and they said that he played, tricked him out. And, so that's what they do in Hollywood, though. I mean, they push the envelope as far as it can possibly go. That's why all of them are taking drugs. They need drugs to wake up. They need drugs to go to sleep. They need drugs to function.
Hey, this Latrice, we got invited on the show. She know every damn body and everything.
Julius, I saw the comments. This woman keeps coming up. She is perhaps one of the great brains. We need her to be a special guest. Do you have her number, or you can get her number?
Miss Latrice?
Yes.
Miss Latrice, she know everybody and everything in it.
She know everything.
But you know what?
Look, she responds for a show. She smart out the mouth too.
You remember the Me Too movement?
Right.
Remember the Me Too movement?
Yes.
It was a hashtag. Does it still go on? We still don't know who grabbed Terry Crews, and that made national news, didn't it?
Yeah.
Terry Crews, that big black man went up there and said, "They touched me too." I was at a party.
It already been revealed.
No, it was?
Yeah, it already been revealed.
It's not.
The white executive who did do it, they did. I don't know his name. No, it's been revealed. I'm telling you, Terry Crews, the guy who funded him, been already. It's a tall executive. They say his name and everything. I'm serious.
I don't remember it ever being revealed. I remember him saying that he was fondled in Hollywood.
No, he already stated who the guy was, and they showed his footage of him.
He did.
They did. No big deal.
They did. But Terry,
but you know what? It's who the media want to push their agenda.
That's correct.
And it's always us. It's always us.
Look at that, brother.
Because if you look at Marlon Brando, Rock Hudson, Travolta, Troy Aikman, all of them, it seemed to die down so it won't catch legs. But Puff Daddy and everybody else, they run with it, and then have us basically focusing on us.
Exactly.
For us. Give you a good example by Shannon Sharp getting almost 40 million views, and then you got all these other black people hating on him, but they didn't hate it on him when all these other people was on this show. So it's always them want us to fight against each other to divert the fact that all these other people doing all these things, Epstein and all of them, they do it until they get caught and caught by a lot of people where they have to do something. Even Trump, they have to do something. When you done got caught and it's right in your face. If it's in your face, they'll do something. All of these other people been in their face and they didn't say anything about it. Puff Daddy and all these boys, Cruz and all of them.
Right.
What's a basketball player right now that white basketball player that was talking to somebody in high school? Right. When he was a teenager, I thought it was while he was in the league.
Well, when the girl was a teenager.
Oh, right. The girl is a teenager, and that's exactly.
They put that off to the side.
Yeah.
But Kyrie Irving about his won't get vaccinated. The boy from Memphis, harping on him. Draymond Green can't be the basketball player that he want to be. So it's always they pull us right on in there to put that on the front page. Even the girl with
the subject is about what Julius put up there about Will Smith, P. Diddy, and Quincy Jones. And a lot of rumors been spreading about them for years. But again, if you're gonna be in the music business, Quincy Jones is clearly the person. Again, money and power do influence.
You see what Tupac said? Yeah. Tupac was dating his daughter and Tupac said Quincy Jones asked him to go to bed with him and knew he was dating his daughter. And that's crazy. Quincy Jones is a sick man. He was, Charlie, Miss Latrice said maybe the next show I know more than I say. And then she said, I've been at the parties. Oh, she been at.
Oh, snap.
If you got Tevin Campbell denying it, the same way you have Macaulay Culkin denying it, but Michael Jackson, if you got these people denying it, ain't nothing you can do. It's just rumors from years to years to years to years.
Until the truth come out, until somebody
voice.
Everybody ain't denying it. Until somebody ain't denying it no more. Miss Latrice, what city are you in so we can know where you've been at these parties at?
Yeah, let her know. What city she live in?
I don't know.
She probably lives somewhere in Birmingham, Alabama.
That's Latrice.
Yeah,
I believe God and everything that you do.
I believe Diddy killed Kim Porter. I believe Diddy killed Tupac too. Him and Quincy Jones.
Oh, she live in Atlanta, Georgia. All right.
You could probably be at some parties in Atlanta. You could be at some parties in Atlanta.
Yes, sir.
That's a 2-hour show by itself.
But Julius, you know what's interesting, my friends, and to the people, the viewing audience? I hope y'all sharing this show. How has it affect your life? It do not affect you either way. Y'all call me nosy for looking in cars. I'm saying to you, has this Sean, Sandra, Ike, Julius, has this affect your life anywhere?
It didn't affect my life in no way. And a lot of times I've been trying to.
And that's why we shouldn't be doing what we should hear and let it go. I'm saying we don't have to keep nailing it to the wall. We're aware of it and let it go because it's not affecting us economical. It's not doing anything for us. But us being very nosy.
No, I disagree, Mr. Brown. I disagree. This is the Rabble, and we are here to bring out the truth by all consequences. By all consequences, any consequences. Okay? And so, because it is news worth hearing, it does hurt me not to share it. So yes.
Sean,
Now,
you're right. But the question is truth because we don't know. It's our opinion only.
Right. Exactly. And I know
it's not good information to share, but I'm saying, does it affect you? What I'm saying,
it affects the community. It affects the community. It affects the community. And you know, it affects the community because, like, literally every song I hear from now on, if it's produced by Puff Daddy or it's produced by a movie with Will Smith, has a child actor next to him or whatever, or a young man next to him, I'm going to wonder, did he try him?
And to your point, Sean, to your point, this is what they do to us. You know, can you hear me? Yeah, we can hear you, Bernard. They tell,
hear me?
Yeah. They tell us who we
should come on, boy.
Who we should be listening.
I'm moving on up. I got a damn computer now. Go ahead, Sonya.
Who we should be listening to, because just a few years ago, I bet y'all can't tell me the last time y'all have heard any of R. Kelly's songs on the radio, on Pandora, or on Spotify. Any of those, because they took them off. You can't find the Cosby Show, Living Single, anything that Cosby made, you cannot find it on any streaming platform anywhere. But we can turn on the TV every day and watch Trump parade across our TV. So they tell us you can watch Trump, who grabbed people by the pee and bragged about it, but Cosby said, I did not do anything to these ugly white women in a time when everybody was doing drugs. You went to his hotel at 4:00 in the morning. What did you think y'all was doing? Gonna be doing? Reading the Bible?
Eating cheeseburgers.
Mike Tyson.
But anyway, I can't watch. I gotta secretly try to find Cosby Show so I can watch the Cosby Show. So, stop canceling our people. And black people, stop allowing these white folk to tell us what we should do. Just like that guy. What's that guy name that just got, he got 2 misdemeanors. You would have thought that he power drive that woman, even though she was running him.
Yeah, that's my boy. He's a great actor too.
That was the actor.
What?
Yeah.
Jonathan.
They was gonna put him away for a long time.
Yeah, Jonathan.
Yeah. He ugly though. He is ugly.
If you got money, it don't mind. How you think Kevin Hart and all these boys get these wives?
We got about 20 minutes. People.
A mile after him, and he gets convicted of 2 misdemeanors, and you would have thought that he got convicted of attempted murder. Okay. And now they want to cancel him.
He's through.
Yeah, and we should not let that happen.
We should
not let that happen. All the black producers and directors and everything should give this main parts. Spike Lee, all the rest of them. What's the other boy name that does all the major films? They all should give this boy.
Especially Tyler Perry, because Tyler Perry don't have nobody that know how to act.
Yeah.
So
he gonna have to take his shirt off for Tyler. He gonna have to take his shirt off for Tyler Perry.
Hold on. Leave Tyler alone. Leave Tyler alone.
I guarantee you.
Touch not my Tyler, leave my Perry alone.
Hey, and I guarantee you, Tyler gonna cast him as a woman beater, as the mean, broken up woman beater that beat that woman and all that. So he can't go to Tyler Perry. It's hard to make us.
Hey, before we get down
O'Neal.
Thank you, Pete.
Disney canceled him before he left the parking lot courthouse. Yes,
before we get down last subject, Jamal text me and talking about make the announcement that I got my phone. HVJ High School Banquet Hall of Fame.
We don't care about that.
Which is Sunday the 14th. Okay. The thing sold out. Why you want me to announce it when it's sold out?
I thought it was Saturday. Junior, it's Saturday, isn't it?
It's the 14th.
Ain't that gonna be there?
That's Sunday.
Hey, Jamal. Hey,
he told me Saturday he couldn't be at your get together we having over at Mr. Thornton house.
Hey, Jamal, I got your back.
I got your back. It's Saturday. I'm pretty sure it's Saturday.
Sunday.
Wonder why he said was
going. I talked to him about that. The HBJ thing is Sunday.
I got your back, Jamal. HBG Banquet Hall, Sunday, February the 14th. Be there.
And who gonna go? All those people in the Hall of Fame, we don't even know them. So I mean, we ain't, if it ain't Wilbur Reeves or one eye, what the hell we gonna announce his age? What? Man, move on to the next subject.
Next subject.
Next subject, please.
This is our last subject of the night.
That's the love for the Wilbur Reeves.
Before we go to our last subject, y'all know we got one commercial, and we need to play that one commercial before we go to our last subject. We'll be right back in about one second, y'all.
I got a computer, y'all. Sonya.
We back and we got about 20 minutes and we're going to talk our last subject because y'all took too long. Y'all explaining too much on y'all commentating. Y'all going too long because we got 5 subjects. Y'all know we got 5 subjects every week and y'all taking too long getting it out. Get it out and make it short and keep moving. Go on to the next person. Y'all are hosts. Y'all not guests. Yeah. Y'all are hosts. Okay?
No. Hey.
Well, yeah, see that.
Hey, we blame James for all that. James just come over.
I mean, James brought 2 new subjects in. He brought 2 new subjects. He ain't even know the damn agenda.
I mean, you let James have a whole monologue.
I know
and every doggone thing, and then you got the nerve to try to take over the show.
Yeah.
I think number 5 gonna take the rest of the night, Julius.
Come on,
number 5 gonna take the rest of the night. Let's go to 5.
I love you, Sean. I love you, Mr. Brown. I love you.
I'm trying to sign you.
Let's go to number 5.
You see that, right, Charlie? He said he got the days mixed up.
Charlie, so he'll be at your get together with the Thornton House on Saturday.
I have no idea. You're going to talk to him. We got to see whether anybody else come into it.
I told you that was your assignment.
We go into Katt Williams. Katt Williams, that's my man. I think he's one of the funniest comics in the world besides Richard Pryor and Red Fox. Those are always my guys, but Katt Williams is one funny dude. I love to hear him. And Katt tells all on his appearance on the Shay Shay show with Shannon Sharp at the Shay Shay Room or whatever that is. 40 million views already. It went to #1. I don't think nobody ever did 40 million views.
30 million.
Less than a week. In a week.
No one never.
No. And
not in a week.
So what say y'all? Y'all don't be long-winded, please.
I wanna apologize to Katt Williams because they used to put Katt Williams on the air on the news in Atlanta, and used to see him fighting with kids on the basketball court, and you have him thinking that he was crazy. And I found out that Katt Williams is not crazy. Katt Williams is a great reader. He's been smart from day one. I didn't know the dynamics between his mom and his dad and the religion that he was going through and the reason why he left. That I didn't know. I didn't even know that he was adopting kids and taking care of kids. So I commend Katt Williams, and I pull back on Katt Williams more so than I pull back on Kanye to say that I don't think Katt Williams is crazy. He speak the truth, and he was coming with the truth, and I see him in a whole new light.
You know he's a genius. He has a genius IQ also.
That I didn't know until the other day.
Yeah, genius IQ. The boy is bad. He can talk on any subject and talks it in an articulate way that most people can't even understand. Katt Williams. That's why his comedy goes farther than a lot of people.
Legendary.
Yeah. That's why I apologize to you and Bernard when you see something and you're big enough to say I'm sorry.
Other comedians.
I ain't sorry to nobody.
Other comedians.
Sorry to you. For my
other comedians have said Katt is a very giving guy, and he said to Shannon, in each town, if he do $100,000, he leave $10,000 in that town, give it to homeless or whatever. And Bootsy said that he give him one time, if I'm not mistaken, $15,000 when he needed. And other comedians have said he'll give him as much as $3,000 to $5,000. That's coming out about Katt.
Yeah,
but really,
he's a spiritual person too.
How much? I mean, if you follow Katt, been the Katt. I've been the Katt when he came to Savannah. When he came to Savannah, I went to that show. But everything that he been saying, everything he said at that Shannon Sharp interview, he been saying. Yeah. The Friday incident, I didn't know about the Friday incident, but I wouldn't even believe Ricky Smiley had the role of Money Mike, because Money Mike was Katt Williams' role. It's like I didn't know that was my first time seeing Katt Williams. I didn't know that was my first time seeing Katt Williams. That's how good he was. I thought he was, he was that good.
Yeah. And my thing is that from the time that he, that he made the video, that aired until right now, nobody has called him a liar. Nobody has disputed him. Even Ice Cube said he ain't lying. So that's that part. So they can hate on him, but they can't call him a liar.
Miss Latrice, can you get Katt Williams to come on the show? We would love to have him. I'm a real big fan of Katt. I always have been. Always thought he was just a funny guy.
I thought he was the funniest ever.
Way funnier than and Cedric the Entertainer. They neither one of them funny to me.
Hey,
I tolerate them.
I wish Jose Will was still alive because I can get him on your show.
Did y'all see that
would have been great.
competition with him and Steve Harvey? Did y'all see that video that they dug up with Steve? And y'all need to go out on YouTube. Get it. Oh my God. They said that it was the last time that Steve Harvey ever did stand up. And y'all will see why. He murdered him.
Yeah, he nailed him. He did nail him.
They
showed some of the excerpts from it, Sandra. They did on on Facebook or whatever.
Oh, it was horrible. It was a murder.
I think you can't take it away from Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy is a comical genius. Okay, you can't take it away from him. I know Katt Williams didn't mention his name and all that. Dave Chappelle. You can't take it away from Dave Chappelle. He is a comical genius as well. You know what I'm saying? That man is, you know, to tie it all in, he is great. You know, I'm a big fan of comedians. You know,
how about Lavelle Crawford? You like him?
Oh yeah, Lavelle. Yes. And my favorite comedians don't have to be, you know what I'm saying, if they're funny and they're bringing it, if they make me laugh, they can assault me and make me laugh. Hey, you a good comedian. You know what I'm saying?
My definition of that is if a comedian, not that he can just make me laugh, but that he can continue to make me laugh. You got breaks in some people's comics. Like, I'm a Country Wayne fan. I love Country Wayne. But Country Wayne can't keep me laughing. He's funny, but he's not all that funny.
Right.
Steve Harvey is funny, but he's not all that funny. Sad is funny, you know. But when you listen to Katt Williams, Eddie, Richard Pryor, you laugh the entire time they're doing the dialogue. You know, that's funny. Those people are good. Red Fox. You ever not laughed at something Red Fox said? Think about it.
And Bernie Mac was the same way
Bernie
too.
Mac was just Bernie Mac.
Yeah.
There's some people that's on screen funny, and there's some people that you would love to hang out with because they're gonna keep it funny. Like Diddy, like you know Mike Epps. You know Mike Epps is gonna continuously have you laughing the whole day with his dumb antics from what he gonna do for Jim Carrey. You know Jim Carrey gonna run out, but he gonna make you damn laugh. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead, Bernard.
Hey, let me say this in right now. We said 5 minutes, and I was just trying to get my little thing in. I don't know what y'all smoking tonight, Mr. Charlie Brown. I don't know what you smoking, Sean, and Sonia and James and you know all y'all. You know what I'm saying? Me and Jules might well go sit in the corner and let y'all just take over the show. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just running. Y'all let us. I mean, come on now. That's all I got to say. Katt Williams was telling the truth, and it is what it is, and it's just mad. But Katt Williams got a tour coming out, and it starts in Philadelphia, and y'all come and see it. Trust me.
I'm coming.
Not only did he promote it, he promoted White Well. And let's talk about Shannon Sharp. The boy he get his words mixed up, but the boy went all the way to the bank. All the way to the bank. You know, period. And like you say, ain't nobody came out and said Katt was lying. But my favorite one at all time comedian is Bernie Mac. That dude, man, he was good. Trust me.
Yeah.
Hello, Jamal. Glad you can get in with us and tell us about your Hall of Fame shit.
And Julius Hall is going to become an honorary warrior. So now you take that, Bernard. Hating on it again, just like, but again, we might induct you next year, Bernard. I'll think about it.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it, but I don't get inducted in losing. I don't do that losing thing now, so don't put me in that Hall of Fame.
That's why you're not in Tompkins yet, because Tompkins always losing. But anyway,
hey,
Charlie Brown, it's the entire weekend, Charlie Brown. We got an entire weekend of activities. That's why I got it mixed up. I got it twisted. We got 5 o'clock, Dodge City, H3J, and then we got the Hall of Fame. Julius Hall gonna be right there, sitting right next to his lovely wife.
Hey.
And me and Katt Williams, we both from Moncrief and down in Jacksonville. Anybody in Jacksonville, y'all tell you about Moncrief. We straight up from Moncrief. We will whip your
Hey, you know what? That's That's why they ain't won nothing yet, man. Because they got the Grand Marshal of Jake right there on They got the Grand Marshal right down there.
Had to go get him from the graveyard.
Oh man. Hey. I guess Jews knew. Hey. We're gonna let Sean take it out. Hey, we're gonna let Sean, cause Sean, man, Sean got some personal thing in his life that he need to take care of.
Yeah. Going to Walmart talking to the about them pajamas.
You don't like Bernard, you don't like them eyebrows either.
No. Look like they got caterpillars on top crawling across their face.
You trying to put somebody out of business.
Hey, Sean, you better recognize, man, you on TV now, so when they see you coming,
hey, they better start peeling them joints up.
Okay, gentlemen, I guess Julius, that's the subjects for tonight. Or
next week, y'all have y'all list of the top 10 funniest comedians of all time. We're gonna go like this, and we'll critique that a little bit longer. Yeah, we're just a little long-winded tonight, and just like Jamal show, it's supposed to be 57 minutes. He done took over and made it 105 minutes for something.
No final words.
Because it was a historic night for you. First time ever you had Hall of Famers on Our Black Media. First time ever. You said you're gonna try to do the same thing for Tompkins. But again, Warriors always set the lead, so that's what we follow. So that's why you're not honorary Warrior. So that's why you can do that for Tompkins.
Lord have mercy.
Thank you, Jamal. Hey, I thank y'all for me being on the show tonight. I know Bernard didn't like we went off script, but 2024, you always want to inject something new. So
no, that's my fault.
Sonya, thank you for giving me that comment on the black hair. And I just needed to let some stuff off my chest tonight. So thank y'all for giving me a good 10 minutes by myself.
When you let it off all night, because your damn sure took over the show. So you let it off.
I know.
We're going to send him an agenda next week.
I know.
You never know what somebody can do for you at any given moment.
That's right.
And you guys came along at that any given moment, and I'm good now. Thank you.
And don't forget, if you look at the bottom of the screen, you can order my books. They're out. My books are out. Both of them. The Journey is my book of poetry, and Crossing the Line is my autobiography. Just call those numbers at the bottom of the screen, or go on atrmediagroup.com.
Can they ask for the X-rated version? They have to ask for it. How will it work?
You can.
Julian, I told you to get the books for me, and I'll pay you because
I got them.
I sent them last week.
You got my books?
Yeah.
Well, then who I need to send the money?
I got my books, and I got one for me too. So I got the books.
He got 2 books for yours, Jay.
I'm talking to my brother. You got 2 books for me?
I got 2 books for you, and I got 1 book for me.
So who I need to send the money to?
You get with me.
The Jewels.
All right, I'm gonna send you the money because I've been a supervisor for years. My people know I don't like doing the small stuff.
All right.
So that's why I told you to get the books.
Do they have to request the X-rated? Because it's 2 books. It's the X-rated one, and then it's a regular one.
Well, send me all 3. I send you the money. Just send me the product.
All you need is the 2 that you got.
I got the 2.
I got your books.
So
I'll get them tomorrow and get your books.
How much I need to cash app you?
$50.
I'm sending it now.
I got it.
Hey,
and he slandered me in both of them. Both versions. I'm slandering
you. I didn't slander you. Anyway, people, that's our show for tonight. Y'all tune in every Wednesday night at 7:05 p.m. That's when we come on, 7:05 p.m. Y'all be here until 9:05 p.m.
And please share it with all your friends and family. Share. It's so important. We will not be here if you weren't out there viewing us. And thank you for the smart comment from the lady from Atlanta. She knows everything, and I think we need to get her as a special guest on the show.
Latrice, my sister P.
Okay.
I ain't sending no money until I get the
y'all
book.
Make sure y'all go on the website. Make sure y'all go on the website. This lady said, The book is very good. Reading it from Florida. Okay.
Send me the books.
My pleasure.
Send me the books and I'll send the money. I ain't sending no money till I get the books in my mail.
I got you. I got the books. Matter of fact, I got the books. I'm trying to get settled in my home, and you will have.
You ain't got the books.
Go. He got. I said it last week.
I got the books. Yeah.
I gotta have the book. I'm just talking one-on-one to my brother. I gotta have the book.
Trust me.
Get that man his books. Anyway,
I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting on my lights for the background.
Boy, you and that damn, you and Sean, y'all need
I can say it because we all brothers. I'm still waiting on my lights for 3 months. Send me the books and I'll send the money.
Keep on damn waiting.
He always busting me out.
Y'all stay in the back studio. Y'all stay in the back.
He always busting me out live.
We gonna give everybody a taste of Donald Trump before we
Love
go.
you, bro.
Love you too, boy. Okay. You ain't
Julius Hall and his magazine staff has been deceiving the black community with fake news about me. I'm going to personally come to Savannah. I'm going to build the wall around ATR Media Group, and Julius Hall is going to pay for it. No matter how much fake news he spreads about me in his magazine, I will still be the president in the next election. Thank you, everyone. One more thing. Once I'm reelected, Charlie Brown will have his mouth duct taped. And for Bernard, America Brown, from now on, I'll be having the FBI watching him in the strip clubs. And then we will tax those dollars that he's been making it rain with. And as for Dr. Jamal, he's about to be ancient history. Now, folks, this is a guy who calls himself Mr. Black History. Gullah Geechee, my ass. And that damn NASA girl. I'm about to take her to the moon and leave her there. And I also have something for that Robert Bryant guy. I will have him frying fish at Shabazz restaurant. And the last two on my list, Uncle Sean and Aunt Tiffany, they will be servants in the White House kitchen. And when it's all said and done, I'm gonna crush the Rabble.
Donald Trump, I'm here. Say what the hell you want to say now to me face to face. I'm here.
like that.